This is my database sixth experiment. The first question here is to create a stored procedure that displays the name and the customer ID of the customer whose booking ID is passed as a parameter. And the SQL creates or replace the procedure is given, and the customer ID number and his login name, and the customer details like ID and the name and login name one from the customer details where customer ID is given. And the second question is to create a stored procedure that receives the car ID and the rise in purchase as parameter. This rises the price of the car and the car details of the table. To do so, the car ID table is created with the car details and table with the car details and the car type is created, and the SQL procedure successfully SQL execution flow is given. And the next question is to create a stored procedure which takes the booking date and the customer ID as input. The procedure should be display the number of days the car has been booked. To do so, the SQL select from the car bookings is selected, and all the details are selected from the table created before, and the table for the stored procedure is created. And the next question is to write the procedure that deletes the car record whose car ID number is passed to 8. If such car number is not existing, rise no data found exception. And the procedure SQL is given, the tables are created. And the next question is to write a function to display the price of the booking with the given booking number, and the table is created with displaying the price and along with the booking number. And then to create a function which count total number of cars having price more than 500. To do so, ls and the return number, price number, and count into the price of the car details are also given. And to the next question is to create a function which displays the car details when color is given as input. Here we are taking the color as input, and we are creating the table, and SQL and all the details about the car is created.